Should you quit your job and start a business? You're about to find out. Yo, what's up? So, what do you think? Should you quit your job and start a business? It's a big question, and a lot of people go through this ordeal. I'm going to be going through the pros and cons, and hopefully you will learn a thing or two. All right. So, you got that bug, you got that itch, and you want to become an entrepreneur and start your own business. I commend you. I applaud you. Congratulations. However, don't jump just yet. Now, first of all, when starting a new business, you have to ask yourself this. What type of business are you starting? Okay, so we're going to be focusing on business aspect before we start focusing on your job aspect. There's a couple of things you have to take in consideration. There's different business models out there. There's different businesses out there, okay? So, first question you got to ask yourself is, if I'm going to start a business, what kind of business should you start? And it's really important that you figure this out right away. There's many different businesses. You got e-commerce, you got tech companies, you got online businesses, you have clothing companies, you have all these different categories of businesses, and each single business comes with a different operational cost, meaning it's going to cost you differently for each single business that you want to focus on. That being said, once you identify the business that you want to go into and you identify exactly the operational cost, this is going to determine your next step. So let's say that you want to start an e-commerce business. So that means you got to figure out how much you're paying for your product. So if you go to Alibaba, you got to figure out how much you're paying for your product. Let's say you're going to be paying $2K to $4K for first shipment, okay? Then you got to figure out, okay, I need to build a website. So you got to build a website. Then you got to figure out, okay, how much money do I need for marketing? You got to figure out how much money do I need for unforeseen costs. So I would say unseen cost, etc., etc. So then come down to your monthly costs. And let's say per month, your business maybe costs you $2K to run. And then your time, obviously, the most important commodity of all time. So once you have all these different things written down, how much is going to cost you to run your e-commerce business? So let's say 2 to 4K for initial purchase. That's really cheap. How much is going to cost for your website? How much is going to cost for your marketing budget? And unseen costs, say legalization, lawyer fees, other setup fees, software fees online comes to a couple $100 a month. And let's say if we round up to everything comes to $2,000 a month to run your business. Okay. So now it costs you $2,000 a month to run your business and your time. Let me ask you this though. How much money are you bringing in at your current job? Let's talk about something. Let's say you're bringing in $8,000, right? Say you're bringing in right here, right? $8,000 monthly. And that doesn't include anything else. So $8,000 monthly, we'll round it up. We'll say $10,000. We'll make you a six-figure salary earner. So $8,000 after taxes, keeping it very liberal, not conservative right now, okay? So $8,000 a month, and what type of lifestyle are you living for $8,000? Well, I'm considering you have maybe a mortgage or rent. So I'm going to break down some figures. You got mortgage or rent. We'll put 2K. Maybe you got a family. You have kids. You have a wife. So now you got to pay for food. Food is another 2K a month. Okay. Then you got entertainment costs. Maybe entertainment costs is 1K a month. Okay. Then you have car payments. Maybe that's another 5K. Then you have insurance. Maybe that's another 5K. And you have all this stuff. So far we got, well, 4, 5, 6, right? We're at 6K right now. And I didn't calculate everything else. So pretty much maybe you got a K over for savings. Okay. And then you have the bright idea of starting your e-commerce company. You're like, I'm going to quit my job. Well, that's all fine and dandy. You're going to quit your job. Well, you forget you need $2,000 to run your business. You need about $6,000 a month to run your family. Where's the money? So that's no bueno. It doesn't work that way. You don't just jump ship. What you need to do is figuring out a balancing. It's going to be really hard. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be very difficult. Going from your full-time job over to your business. However, this is smart. I've seen a lot of people sabotage themselves. And I like this lesson that Gary Vee talks about. about, you know, grinding yourself out for a short period of time until you get enough momentum on one thing so you can let go of the next thing. So if you know for a fact that just to get off the ground, your e-commerce business costs you $2K per se, and you know for a fact that you need, let's say minimum, bare bones and minimum, you need $7,000 a month for you and your family, okay? So that's $9,000 a month, period. So you need $2K for your business and $7K for your family. What you need to do is this. If your job is 9 to 5, like everybody else, I recommend you get up. I'm not kidding you. I said this is gonna be tough, man, for the next 2 years, finding it out day by day. And at the end, guess what? You win, because you're doing the work that nobody else wants to do and you're doing it smart. And I would recommend that you have a talk with your family, a talk with your partner, a talk with your kids, because being an entrepreneur is no joke. Trust me, it is no joke. There's a lot of stress on you as a founder, a lot of stress on your partner, a lot of stress on the family household. So it's really important that you guys communicate together. So what you need to do is, if your job, for example, is 9 till 5, and say you leave at 8 o'clock to get to your job, and you wake up, say, at 7 to get ready to leave at 8 o'clock, I'd recommend you get up at 5 till 7. So you got 2 hours in the morning. You wake up at 5. I wake up at 5 right now. Early bird gets the worm. So what you want to do is wake up at 5, and we're going to put a big thing over here. So 5 a.m. wake up. You're going to wake up at 5, and you're going to work. You're gonna work till 7 a.m. and then from 7 till 8, you get ready to go to work. And in those 2 hours, what you need to do is hustle on your side business, on your e-commerce business. Do some email marketing, create some blogs, do some email outreach, PR campaigns, so big on guest writing, reaching out to journalists. Make a list the night before you go to bed. As soon as you wake up, you hit it hard running. So you get out your laptop and you start typing away and start grinding it out for 2 hours. You come back home, say 5:45 or say 6 o'clock, you come back home, spend some time with your family. You're gonna be cutting back some time because it's tough building a business. You're putting in sweat equity right now, as well as working your other job, because you gotta pay the bills in the house. And you gotta pay the bills for your business as well. So you come home around, say 6 o'clock, spend some time with the family, dinner, whatever you wanna do. And then let's say from 8 till 12. 8 till 12, that's 4 hours. 8 till 12, you work on your business. You grind it out. You do your marketing, you make some sales, you do customer service. You gotta do what you gotta do, okay? You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta put in the work, you gotta put in the time, and that's that. There's no way around it. And basically, you're gonna do this until your numbers on your business start growing past your salary. And not just the business number. There's a difference between how much the business makes and how much you're taking out, whether that's a salary of a company or dividends of a company. So the whole idea is, as soon as this business has enough revenue to pay you the exact same salary as your current position, that's when you drop ship. And that's when now you have all this free time opened up, 9 to 5 has opened up to focus on your business. And that's the recommendation that I have if you're considering quitting your job and starting a business. Don't. You need cash to survive. Plus, this method of grinding in the morning and in the evening also will validate if your business is good or not. Too many times people drop everything, and I've done it a million times. You know, I'm to blame. I'm at fault over here as well. You drop everything at once and you dive into the business, but you have no minimal viable product. You haven't proven anything. You don't know if people want to buy it, and you're wasting all this time for what? A dud. It's not working and no one cares about it. However, if you focus on this and you hustle in the morning, hustle in the evening, you're going to validate your idea, you're going to validate your product, and exact same time, you're also providing for you and your family. That's pretty much it. Don't quit your job, grind on the side, hustle on the side, prove your business model, and then transfer over. All right, guys, I want you to leave a comment below this video. I want to know exactly what business you're working on. In fact, you could put a link. So this is one of the only first times I do it. Put a link in the comment below. I want to know your startup and your business. I want to go check it out. As well as make sure to subscribe to this channel. There's a button somewhere over here. And if you're looking for the latest marketing hacks, click the link below this video. You'll see it right beside the title. You get weekly case studies on all my growth hacking tips. Okay? Peace.